You've said previously that Black Lives Matter is a Marxist organisation, which is of course true. I mean, it's organised, as they openly admit as much. So why do you think Marxism has so much less stigma in the West than other totalitarian ideologies like Nazism, when both are basically comparable in terms of death toll?
No, they're not comparable in death toll. Communists have killed more than Nazis. It's incomprehensible. The communists appeal to affectionate sides of the human soul. They don't talk so much about hatred. They talk about brotherhood and love and universal kind of pieties. And it's all lies, but the vulnerable, the susceptible, will be drawn to these lies, whereas Nazis talk primarily in terms of hatred. And that's not appealing to young people, but young people can be seduced by the prospect of a fair and just world. But these communist movements are never run by people who believe in fairness and justice. They'll talk the words, but they won't do the deeds. I mean, you'll have someone like Che Guevara, who was a serial killer. I mean, he was a psychopath. I mean, he didn't know the difference between right and wrong. I mean, he was, in his little campaign in Bolivia, he was clearly prepared to die for his cause, but then lots of Luftwaffe pilots were prepared to die for the cause. Willingness to die is a symptom of the extremity of the cause.
I mean, jihadis are willing to die for their cause.
It doesn't mean a great deal. It just tells you that there's part of this psychosis is quite large. So Che Guevara had no interest in being rich. He had every interest in killing people. He wanted to turn South America, as he said shortly before his death in 1968, he wanted to turn South America into another Vietnam. Oh, that's a wonderful aspiration.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ho Chi Minh and Pol Pot and that whole region. I believe Che Guevara once said that he would rather see the entire world go up in a nuclear holocaust than for capitalism to win, or words to that effect.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of stuff he used. I mean, these people are full of hatred. They're not full of love, although they will normally talk the language of love. That's what dupes adolescents and undergraduates. And it's done it again. I mean, I was a young lefty when I was a child at university, and I made the long journey from there. And it's unbelievable that so many young people have been drawn back into the same. Except we weren't as mad and as bad as young and deranged as young people were today. We occupy a university administrative wing, but that's all. We didn't burn anything. But I mean, these people are dangerous because they are so gullible and so naive, and they believe so passionately with what they're saying.